Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to week 24. Well, it's Tuesday today. I'm just heading out the door on a 90-minute ride. I'll just show you the ride on my Garmin before I set off. Hopefully you can see this. So we've got a 15-minute warm-up, a few 30-second sprints, about 300 watts-ish. Then we've got two 8-minute blocks with a 1-minute push, and then two 6-minute blocks with a 1-minute push at the end into a recovery. So I think all the blocks are around 250, 270 watts or so for the 8 and 6-minute blocks, and then a 1-minute all-out effort after those. So it should be a bit of fun. It's a bit of a miserable old day out there today. If you're in the UK, you'll know what I mean. It's about 12 degrees. It's a bit cloudy. It's raining off and on. So I'm taking the road bike rather than the tri bike, just because it's a bit more safe on these damp, slippery roads. I've had a lot of rain yesterday. So I'm going to head off, find some little country roads after the scare of being on the main road last week for my TT efforts. Just to clarify, that road that I went on for my TT efforts last week, if you saw the video, it's a very, very wide, very straight A road, a Norfolk A road, so it's fairly quiet generally, and 90–95% of the cars that go on there are very considerate to cyclists. It's actually used by quite a few local clubs for 10-mile time trials, 25-mile time trials, and 50s as well. So it is, if you pick the right time of day, it's a fairly quiet road. I may have got the timing a little bit wrong, but even so, 90–95% of the cars are very considerate. It's only the few idiots who are either on their phone or just pass too close because they don't know what they're doing. But yeah, today I'm going to head off into some little country roads on the road bike, and I've got the grill mount with me just to get a bit of footage as I go. I will see you out on the road. So before I get into this week, let me just give you an update as to how Beccles Tri went on Sunday. So it was the 10th anniversary edition of Beccles Tri, which started in 2013. And I think they missed a year or two because of COVID, but I did the first one. I've done a couple since, and I did this one. It's an unusual distance. It's a fairly small local race. It's done in an outdoor Lido, which I think is 30 metres in length. So it's 14 lengths, 7 lanes. You go up and down every lane, duck under the lane ropes every 2 lengths. So you start in one corner and finish in the opposite corner. I don't often swim in the Lido, so I don't really get on too well with the swim. I always swim in a 25-metre pool. This is 30. And you're ducking under lane ropes, so my breathing is a bit all over the place. Anyway, so someone goes off every 30 seconds and you follow each other as you snake down through the lanes. It works really well, but I don't really enjoy the swim, to be honest. So I had to be there about 7 AM to register. Got registered, got bike set up, then went back to sit in my van, had a bit of a kip, bit of a sleep, because I didn't actually start till 10:07. They set the slowest swimmers off first from 8:30, and I think the last was about 10:15, so I was towards the end. So yeah, I had a bit of a kip in the van, topped up my breakfast, then made my way down to the start about 9:30, ready to go off at 10 o'clock. All went well, got in the swim, got it done. I'm never particularly quick, just because of reasons I've said, length of the pool, lane ropes, all that. But got it done, got out on the bike, and felt really good. Got going on the bike. It's about 12.5 miles. Gear change, hold on. It's sort of a bit between a sprint and Olympic distance, I guess. Yeah, so I got out on the bike, holding about 230 watts, headwind on the way out, fairly flat, tailwind on the way back, with some hills, back into transition, no issues getting on off the bike. Had a bit of a drink on the way round, for my water bottle, no food, because it's only short. Bike was done in 34 minutes, I think. Swim was about 8.5 or so, I can't remember. Got out on the run. It was quite a warm day, but not crazy warm. The weather was kind of perfect, nicer than it is today. The run is 2 miles out, 2 miles back, mixture of road and trail, and I was holding about 7:05, 7:07 minute miling all the way through, feeling good, working hard, and all finished in 1 hour 14 minutes and 15 seconds, which is actually 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes quicker than than my PB, which I think my PB was 2019. When I did it first in 2013, I think I did 1 hour 17. So if you're quicker at age 53 than you were at 41, that's pretty good going. I'm pleased with that. I finished 8th overall, 9th including one relay team. So yeah, really pleased, really happy with that. After the disappointment of Brighton and Fred Whitton, it was really nice to have a solid race. Everything went perfectly, felt great. So that's a good confidence booster into Holcombe Half in 4 weeks' time. So 4 weeks' time, Holcombe Hall Outlaw 70.3. That is the next race. So I'm into the first block, which is 8 minutes at 210 to 220 watts into a 1 minute push. That big bird up there, look, big buzzard. Did you see it? Beautiful. I say buzzard. If it's big, I say it's a buzzard. I've got no idea. Could be a golden eagle for all I know. So we've got 2 minutes left and then a 1 minute push. So I'm just focusing now on getting the average power back into the zone. Well, that's the first 2 efforts done. 2 8-minute blocks with a 1 minute push at the end of each of them. Just ever so slightly over power probably, but felt great, felt really good. Legs feel strong at the moment. Bit of rain now, but the rain jacket's off because I'm too hot. I'll get a bit wet, but we're all good. I'm 50 minutes in with, I think, 36 to go. So the next 2 6-minute blocks are at a higher power output than the 8-minute blocks. Yeah, feeling good. One more effort left. 25 seconds recovery, then 6 minutes at about 240 watts into 1 minute 280 watts. Then it's recovery, cool down and home. Okay, almost home. Time to get back, get some lunch, get warmed up. It's a little bit chilly, but it's a good ride. Anyway, I'll just go through what I've got the rest of the week. So tomorrow, Wednesday, I've got an hour's run and hopefully an hour's swim as well. Thursday is a 90-minute bike session into a 40-minute run. And then Friday, hang on. And then Friday is an hour's easy bike spin and another hour swim. And then Saturday, I'm looking on my phone while I do this, not too easy. Yeah, Saturday is a 70-minute run effort session with loads of short, sharp sprints. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be a bit of fun. And then some strength training after that. Sunday, I don't know about Sunday yet. I might get a couple of hours on the bike to round the week up, but it's a good start. I'm feeling good. outdoor half, Holcombe gets closer and closer, and my target of sub 5 stands for that. I really want to get under 5 hours for the half distance there. I think I've done 5:03, 5:06 before, but let's go, sub 5. Well, Thursday today, and I'm out for 90 minutes on the TT bike. Still got my disc on from the race the other day, but it's all good practice. So 90 minutes aerobic, 170, 80, 90-ish, 200 maybe watts, and hopefully into a 40-minute run. But I did wake up this morning with ridiculous knee pain. Feels okay cycling, getting down the stairs not so good, but we'll see how it feels after this ride. So that's the bike ride all done. I'm just heading out now for a 30 to 40 minute easy run, and coach's orders are to keep it super light and super easy. So 5 minutes warm up, as easy as I can, and 20 to 30 minutes, 150 to 155 BPM, and 5 minute cool down. So currently 145 BPM. So far so good. 3 minutes in, I'm sticking to the plan. So as I was saying, I woke up this morning with the most ridiculous knee pain. It actually woke me up at 5 o'clock. Couldn't get comfortable. It's the worst knee pain. Didn't have anything yesterday. No issues. Went to bed with no pain. But just woke up this morning, it's hideous, hideous pain. But I had a couple of ibuprofen and a couple of hours some paracetamol, and it's been easing off the whole time, such that I thought I'd go for my bike ride and probably not run, but as it is, it feels fine. Don't know what that was. Mystery knee pain. I'll just keep my eye on it over the next couple of days. But it's a lovely warm day today. Wasn't the quickest transition from bike to run, maybe 5 minutes, quick change, but we're all good. Staying in the heart rate zones, feeling pretty comfy. I was terrified when the knee pain came in. You know what it's like, torn cartilage, season over, everything, devastated, but as it is, we might be okay. This morning, I'm just doing an easy hour on the bike now, followed by a gym session, and then tomorrow I've got a session I'm kind of looking forward to. I think it's like an hour and a quarter of running with 3 lots of 5 by 1 minute above 5k pace, 30-second recovery. So 1 minute hard, 30-second easy, times 5, and then 3 lots of that. I've never done something with hard minutes and only 30 seconds recovery. I prefer about 3 minutes, but hey, it'll be fun. And it's all about driving that speed up. I've got a 5k race in a couple of months, I think, and I really want to get back under 20 minutes if I can. So looking forward to tomorrow's session, but I am making sure this bike ride is lovely and light. I'm also expecting to get an absolute downpour any minute, so I've got my rain jacket on because the clouds are ridiculous. Have a look at these. Can you see how dark it is up there? Yeah, we might get wet, but it's warm. It's about 18 degrees, so it's nice and warm. So at least it'll be warm rain. Well, I've just decided to tempt fate by taking my rain jacket off, so it's guaranteed to be chucking it down in a second. I also just missed a phone call and got my phone out of my pocket to see it says this. Can you see that? Yeah, of course, my phone has been spamming the keypad lock-in all the way for the first 50 minutes of this ride. I'm now locked out of my phone, so that's brilliant, isn't it? I'm seeing all these messages pop in. Nice, easy ride. I can't do anything about it, but anyway, let's crack on. 45 minutes to go. Let's hope we don't get wet. And you'll see for this nice, easy little ride, I'm just out on some tiny little quiet back roads, avoiding the main road. horses for courses, isn't it? When you want to do controlled sort of power efforts, you need a long straight road. Sometimes that takes you onto noisy old A roads, but for this nice little light gentle spin on the road bike, nice little quiet back roads, of which there are plenty, but I wouldn't fancy trying to do 250 watts head down aero bars, no brakes around some of these corners. So there's dangers everywhere basically, unless you want to sit in the garage on the turbo. But then having said that, I did know someone once who fell off the turbo, so yeah, you're never safe. Well, after parkrun this morning, I'm finishing off the day with a session that I'm kind of terrified of. It's an hour and 10 minutes, including 3 lots of 5 by 1 minute hard, 30-second easy. Sounds proper brutal. These 1 minute efforts should be 640 to 650 pace, but the 30-second recoveries in between should still be sort of 9 minute miling. So I've not done one like this before. Sounds brutal. So let's see how it goes. Still in the warm up, but yeah, this is going to be tough. Parkrun this morning wasn't on the plan, but as you know, I'm trying to get to 250 parkruns, currently on 207, so I took it fairly gently. I was actually doing photos on the course as well, so I stopped every 5 or 7 minutes or so, took some photos. But yeah, here we go. This one's going to hurt. Right, warm up done. 15 minutes easy, 4 by 30 seconds hard, 1 minute recovery, which I've done as 30 seconds jog, 30 seconds cool, steady. That's warm up done. Sadly, it's now time for the first set. Oof. Well, this is every bit as horrible as I thought it would be. 2 sets down, a 5 minute easy recovery, and then the third and final set. And I know they're going to be uphill, but it's tough. Oh, it's tough. I'm hitting the paces, 640 to 650, but a minute's not time to get there, so you're sort of too quick and slow down a bit too much, and then have to push a bit. I'm settling in okay, I'm getting the hang of them. I'm within the pace band. 1 set to go. Of course, as you can see, the last one was fully uphill, but we're done. Oh, last one was like 640-ish, I think, all uphill. Oh my word, that was tough. 30 seconds recovery. Whoop, hang on. 30 seconds recovery just goes so quickly. It's nothing. I mean, my heart rate was recovering quite well, to be honest. It was up in the 180s for the 1 minute of effort, and then getting down into sort of low 160s within 30 seconds. So it's recovering nicely. I'm pleased with that. And in between the blocks, we had 5 minute easy jog. And I was doing that about 8:30, 8:40 miling, and heart rate again back down to 150. So that's a really good sign of where my fitness is, that I'm recovering quickly. But oh boy, I actually quite enjoyed that session. I was kind of fearful of a new session I've never done before. 15 times 1 minute with 30 seconds recovery sounds about as brutal as it gets, but I remembered when I was Ironman training 2019, I did do 20 by 400 meters with 35 seconds recovery, so it's not far off. And having said that, 2019 was my best ever year, so maybe I'm getting fitter. Oh, I love that. Right, 10 minute easy jog, and then my son should be picking me up there somewhere. There he is. My son's just pulled up in front of me to pick me up. So I will end this video here. Hope you had a good week. Let me know how you're getting on. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.